DeAndre, I want you to break down what you would tell what we were talking about before backstage before show about this scripture.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk about that, my brother, because that was some
So
deep stuff.
yeah, no, it's good. So this is something that I think a lot of times Hebrew Israelites and even sometimes us as believers miss when we read Luke chapter 4. And it's when Jesus says, he has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind.
Mhm.
If you pay attention, that part's not included in Isaiah 61. That was something that Jesus actually adds when he's saying he fulfills it. If you go to Isaiah 61, everything he gets right, except for recovering of sight to the blind. And here's why. If you look at the entirety of the Old Testament, there were many miracles that took place in the Old Testament. The one miracle that you do not see in the Old Testament is someone getting healed from physical blindness. You don't see that anywhere in the Old Testament.
Wow.
You see fire raining down from heaven. You see people being turned to pillars of salt. You see oil keeps on running from jars, but you never see someone being healed from physical blindness in the Old Testament. So Jesus comes on the scene and says, not only am I going to do all of these things that are recorded in Isaiah 61 verses 1 and 2, but I'm going to do something that the Old Testament never shows, and it's giving sight to people who are physically blind. That's why he adds that in there. So, and so this is how we know that when Jesus said that the scripture is fulfilled in your hearing, he meant what he said, because for the rest of his ministry, what did he do? He gave sight to the blind. He healed the lame that was sick. He did all these things that he said he was going to do. So the fact that a Hebrew Israelite says, oh, this hasn't been fulfilled yet, well, essentially you're saying Jesus didn't do enough. Or essentially he was a liar. He was a liar.
He's a liar.
The scripture is
and that's what I called him on too.
Yeah.
I said that. So you saying Jesus lied. If you're in denial of that, you're saying Jesus lied, because that's where I'm at.